Arsenal are finally adding to their players in January. They have signed two players, which we'll get into now. One being a fairly well-known Premier League left wing and a centre-back from Serie A. First of these signings, of course, is Leandro Trossard from Brighton. The 28-year-old Belgian winger will be a fantastic addition to Arsenal, I think. I think he brings a lot of depth. He brings quality in depth, which is something that we've lacked in the wingers, I think, for a long time. I'm not dissing Reiss Nelson here. I think Reiss is obviously a great up-and-coming player. He's been an up-and-coming player for a few years now, but I feel like Trossard will just bring experience as well as quality in depth. And again, Martinelli and Saka have played God knows how many games since the World Cup, and Saka hasn't really had a break because England obviously got further than Brazil. Did they? I think they did. But anyway, my point still stands. I think Martinelli and Saka, if they're not 100%, should be given a rest, and I think Trossard's a great signing. Obviously Fabrizio Romano here, he gold it yesterday. He's going to have a 4-year contract, I believe, 4 or 5 years. It's going to cost about 20 million plus add-ons, and I think it's a good deal, honestly. I know his contract runs out in 6 months, but I just feel like we need someone now, and I feel like we made the right decision, I think, signing him at this point. And which brings me on to my next point as well. We've signed another player. I'm going to be honest, I hadn't heard of him, but Fabrizio said that we are very close to signing him this morning, and we're going to get into that now. Romano's also confirmed that we have signed Jakub Kiwior, who is a Polish centre-back. He's 22 years old and he plays for Spezia. He's Here We Go, confirmed it to be soon. I think everything on the deal is done. I think just need to get a few bits of contract signed, and obviously all the medicals and stuff like that. But it's a good signing. It's another centre-back, of course. It's cover again for Gabriel and Saliba. I know Rob Holding's there, but that's really all we have to an extent. I mean, Ben White's a right-back now. I think it's a given now that he's a right-back, a very good one at that. But it's a good signing. It's another young centre-back. It's another good centre-back, perhaps. I mean, if we're spending 20 million on him, I think that shows that he's some sort of quality. So I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to seeing what he can do in an Arsenal shirt. And I know this is my first video in a while, and it's time I should probably talk about the season that we've had, which is just outrageous, really, isn't it? It's been a fantastic season so far for Arsenal, and long may it continue, obviously. But I just look, we've been through the ringer so many times with this Arsenal team, and I feel like I'm just going to keep my mouth shut until we're lifting the bloody thing, until we're lifting the Premier League. But right now, we're 8 points clear. Regardless of what happens, I'm going to be proud of this team. This team is just, it surprised me, but it's not really, I guess it's just, I don't want to set my expectations too high for them because I don't want to get disappointed should we not win the league. And I think it just has to be a possibility with Man City. I mean, you saw what Man City did last night to Spurs in the space of, 4 or 5 minutes. Spurs, I know it's Spurs. I know Spurs are going through a very bad time right now, which is hilarious, by the way. But they're always a threat. And United, even if they don't have Casemiro on Sunday, they're going to be a threat. And obviously City in the Cup then on Friday, it doesn't get any easier for this Arsenal team. And I feel like that's going to be the difference now. These next few weeks are going to show, are we good enough? Are we good enough to go on and win the league? And I'm excited. I'm really excited to see what this Arsenal team can do. But that's going to do it for this video. I'm going for glory. My name is Niall. Bye-bye for now.